Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and discussion for Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma being one of those characters that really started off as a minor supporting role in Return of the Jedi. The famous scene, many Bothans died to give us this information. And it really goes to show that with good writing and with good creators in charge of creating Star Wars content, you can really expand a character to be more than what they initially seem. And that's really what has happened with Mon Mothma because her character has been really developed well over the years. She has been featured she was in the prequel trilogy. There's a famous deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith, where she was part of a group of senators that were a little bit skeptical of the direction of the Republic. That unfortunately did not make it to the theatrical cut, but thankfully they brought that actress back to portray Mon Mothma again in future projects. And while she has had some one off appearances in Rebels, the Clone Wars, she really shines as one of the leading characters of Andor. And in Andor, you really see her devotion to developing the Rebel Alliance and pulling strings and getting them resources. And she really has to make a lot of difficult decisions to do that. She's pretty much watching her family fall apart and realizing that, this comfortable life that she leads is not sustainable in order to do what needs to be done to defeat the Empire. And I think that's a really interesting aspect of her character. It really gives a lot of depth to, her acceptance of sacrifice and her understanding of what it really takes. It even adds context to the Bothans line because while she is definitely really scarred from all of the loss and everything, because you never really become numb to that if you're a very compassionate person, which Mon Mothma has proven to be. But she has an understanding of it and she recognizes the significance of those sacrifices. I really like the fact that she is developed into being the new chancellor of the New Republic. I feel like she is the perfect person for that role. There are those that would feel Leia would make more sense, but I feel like Leia would always be more of the guerrilla fighter type, where she's kind of leading the off the books types of you know kind of staying in the old rebellion days, maybe not following protocol, but just kind of keeping that operation going, which was still needed during the time of the New Republic because they were struggling to figure some things out. I think Mon Mothma really tried to do her best with the resources she had, but in building a whole new republic and a whole new system after the reign of the Empire that pretty much undid and destroyed so much, it can be difficult. It can be difficult to get everyone on the same page and what needs to happen to maintain the peace that has, been achieved through these wars, basically. But as a character, Mon Mothma is great. Really looking forward to seeing more of her in season 2 of Andor. I really like how she's been featured in a lot of the Mandoverse stuff. We see her in Ahsoka, and she's one of the more compassionate characters, really trying her best to help them in her journey, but obviously she is restrained by her position, which you can't really do a lot about that. But I'm sure we're going to get a lot more of her to come. Really happy to see a minor character get developed into a key part of Star Wars and someone that has become a little bit of a fan favorite. So, gonna give Mon Mothma a 7.8 out of 10. Might be a little low, but I do feel like they have a lot more in store for her character, and I could easily see her moving up the ranks with a little bit more development. But for right now, 7.8 out of 10. Go check out Andor if you haven't. You get to see a lot of cool scenes with Mon Mothma and her decisions that she has to make. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on any of the Star Wars content. We got a lot of great stuff coming up. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.